Welcome everyone to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee. This is a weekly talk show filled with music, messages, laughs, and stories of love.
Our theme song was produced by the incomparable DJ Shaheen, and each week we'll bring you music from other independent recording artists. We'll bring you information from business owners and messages of love from ministry leaders. We'll feature books, authors, upcoming special events, and so much more. So get out your text messages and your tweets. Tell all your friends and family to log on because they'll be in for a very special treat as we bring you today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee.
Now come and check us out live. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B.
That's me. I got my voice.
This is
my hubby Bartee. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
To today's show, we're gonna do some freestyling. What I meant by freestyle. I'm gonna do a little open mic.
You gonna sing for me?
No, I'm not singing anything, but
okay.
We hope our listeners and viewers can tune in and let's do this together.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, we're going to try that today because I couldn't come up with a lot of hump situations, although there are a lot of hump situations in this world today, but a lot of those we're not going to talk about.
Okay.
But what we will talk about,
we're going to talk about, baby,
is
first of all, we grateful that we're recovering from whatever it was that had him coughing and couldn't sing, had me coughing and couldn't narrate. We grateful to God. Y'all prayed us through.
Amen.
Now, we about at 99.8% healed, and we feel so much better. Thank you.
Yeah, we feel much better.
Thank you. You want to tell everybody why we do this show?
We do this show in hopes that by making entertainment purposes only conversation, that perhaps someone out there that's listening or watching might want to take into account something that we might say on this show or something that our viewers might say on this show and think about something that they might be going through at the time and might find some good answers or solutions and what we're talking about. But still remember, this is for entertainment purposes only.
We don't get no advice.
All we do is stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up.
Advice. You know how that go.
Stay prayed
We
up.
on the outside looking in. We don't know. And just like you don't know. So, about us, I mean. So, what we're going to talk about today to get started until we get some viewers down there with some questions or something that you all would like to talk about is we're going to TIfton, Georgia soon for Books and Besties. Now, I don't know how they came
up. No, it ain't Books and Besties.
What is it then?
Books and Besties is virtual. This is Giggles and Books and Giggles.
My bad.
Books and Giggles.
And Giggles.
At Giggles Cafe.
Thank you, Debbie Starborough, for hosting this Books and Giggles. I'm going to be giggling a lot. Plus, I'm going to check out the food.
I heard the menu. They got salads and some,
you eat a lot of salads, but I see what's there for me. I eat soul food.
Oh, well.
There going to be any soul food?
If not, we can go down the street and find some. It is Georgia.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It is Georgia.
Georgia on my mind. Now, for those of you who is coming from far, near and far, we'll see you there. But for those of you just listening and can't make it, Well, next time maybe.
We might take a few video shots to let you see what Giggles Cafe looks like. And if the owners are there, maybe we'll interview them on camera, maybe.
Yeah, that's a possibility. We could do that.
Mm-hmm,
We could do that.
mm-hmm.
We could do that. But again, we having fun this weekend.
We're taking Aretha with us. Amazon International #1 best-selling author Aretha Simon will be with us. She'll have her audiobooks that she can email to you. All you got to do is pay the $15 for it. She'll also have the #1 book, Fired Up, with her. So you got to get an autographed copy of that. We'll have our books. In the beginning, there was God, Me, and You, 1 and 2. And we'll have a special 50-50 raffle. Everybody seems to love our 50-50 raffle.
Well, it's like the lottery, you take a chance, put $1 in, pick up $25.
You could.
Yes, you could.
So, hey, Jamila, I'm glad you're here.
Hey, Jamila.
How you doing?
You see she talking a little better.
A little bit better.
Yeah, about 90.
99.
She said 99, 98%.
Oh, okay.
But still, the other 2%, she's still turning. She coughing. She's turning my way coughing.
Yeah, I still sound like Barry White in the morning. But I tell you, that ginger tea that you be giving to your pastor, that stuff, man. As soon as I take some sips, it's just loosening up everything. So I have to thank my sister for sending the ginger tea. I tell you, it has made a big difference.
Well, I haven't been drinking any.
Now he been drinking milk, whole milk.
Because I'm a whole man.
And he been drinking everything carbonated he can find.
No, not everything. I've been drinking a lot of water too.
Grape, soda pop, root beer, all that stuff that tickles your fancy.
Anyway, thank you for the tea.
Thank you. He ain't had none. I'm drinking it all. That's why I sound as good as I do.
Yeah. But like again, this is open conversation.
So the conversation is, what's your hump this week? What's your problem this week? You know somebody that's got a problem? We just got over Father's Day and Juneteenth. We had a long weekend. You shouldn't have no problems, but people still got problems and we want to discuss them. Again, we ain't offering no solutions. It's just going to be conversation.
It's conversation.
So text your hump to the number that you see scrolling.
It ain't got to be no hump. We just got to be something you want to talk about. Ain't got to be no hump. If something you want to discuss with us and the rest of our family, please do.
That's good.
And put it down, and you got to put no name if you want to keep it on the low. I ain't going to call you out. When we first started, I was calling people names, and I don't think they even watch no more. I don't know. But it was fun. I ain't mean no harm.
He know.
Nah, I know.
I want you to sit up and tell everybody
I'm
about
sitting
your
up.
shirt, baby.
I ain't don't worry about my shirt.
I want to see your
Mansfield
reformatory shirt.
Thank you very much.
That's a nice
but
match my nail.
Since we don't have any conversation yet going across the bottom of the screen,
Angela said yes, she still watches the show in spite of.
I wasn't talking about you. I mean, you're talking about I wasn't talking about you now. I don't say, you say your own name. I ain't say nothing.
I will share with you, Angela. Can I share with him the compliment?
With who?
That you gave to Pops earlier today. One of the humps that we have is when you've got somebody in your family and you'll tell them, you give them some real good advice. You'll say, you know what? You might not want to go this way or go that way because I've been that way. And this is what happened to me. You give them real good advice. And then their response is, well, that was you. This is me. Everybody need to get on my train because this is what I'm doing. So if you got somebody in the family that responds that way, do you continue to let them ride their train and you in the caboose?
I would.
Oh, why? So you can watch the train
crash? I don't care about it. I gave my advice and I gave what I thought about it. And that's let it be what it be.
Okay.
No, that's me now. That's I'm sorry, but that's how I am. I mean,
well, that is a hump that has occurred that some people have told me about. They have a good and grown relative that's,
hold up.
doing
Now,
what
what
they
kind
want
of
to do.
compliment? Hold up. What my compliment
The
is?
compliment came in because Angeline said, Ma, it's like Pops. In the beginning, he was cracking on everybody. Just crack.
I was cracking. No, I wasn't.
But then you sat him down and said, your wife, her daughters, and her sisters are all sensitive, so you gonna have to rail back on that a little bit.
Yeah.
And Angeline's compliment was, see, Pops got a clue, and now he's just as sweet as he wanna be.
They all sensitive.
Yeah,
but I wasn't cracking on
you
them.
Was cracking.
They sensitive.
You was a bully.
I wasn't no bully.
Okay.
I'm the type of person. I'm telling like it is. Mm-hmm. Again, I appreciate your comment, Angeline.
Jay Cable is watching. He said, "Hello, folks.
What's up, Jay Cable?
How you doing?"
Yeah, you're supposed to send me some information I haven't received yet.
Lord,
I messed up. I shouldn't say that because but you
know
what I mean. You gonna watch?
You ain't gonna watch. Okay, somebody has a hump.
Okay, what's the hump?
And it kind of goes with our hump this evening. My hump. How do couples decide on dinner? Now, we just came from a restaurant.
How you gonna answer that? Y'all decide everywhere y'all want it. You talk to each other. We want to eat this. You want to eat that.
Well, we decided was we ain't going to that restaurant no more.
Right. We decide on how we going to the restaurant. Yeah. My wife did that. It's everybody different. Now, what we do, can't do everything we do.
But you could.
No, you can't either. Is we ask each other. Normally, I mean, we didn't eat many places around here.
Lord. Because I don't like to cook, and he only know one recipe.
I know more than one recipe.
Okay, peanut butter jelly and fried bologna.
I can cook when I want to. I just don't feel like cooking. So we eat out often more than we cook in.
I praise the Lord.
She don't cook now. She got over since she been out of the wheelchair. I guess she figured she don't need to cook anymore. But the wheelchair is gone.
Bring home some groceries.
Yeah.
I'll cook it. Yeah, so anyway, to answer your question, well, Pastor Mary Hope is watching, and she's been married longer than all of us. Pastor Mary, how do you and your husband decide what's going to be for dinner? Do you do a meal plan for the week, or do you say what you feel like eating, baby? Well, we have decided as we left this restaurant and decided we're not going back, we decided that we're going to get up in the morning. Well, we haven't decided because he didn't agree. Cut that out. But what we said was maybe in the morning we'll get up and eat some breakfast.
That ain't what I said. That's what you said.
That's what I said.
Right, that's what you said.
That's what I said. Maybe we'll get up in the morning, eat breakfast, and then decide what we want for dinner and then cook it. And then it'll be ready.
You heard that? So she said she's going to start cooking.
So at 5:30, you ain't talking about what's for lunch.
No. We didn't go eat at 5. Well, it was close to 5 anyway.
Jay Cable said, that's right, Bartee. Mm-hmm.
See, there you go. See, I know. See, yeah. Jay Cable was a very good friend of mine. He's also an entertainer in his own right.
And he said, you made some pretty good salty fish and salad when I was there. Oh, that's right. He did.
Hold up, man. Let me talk. See if you get any more fish. Let me salty fish. It wasn't salty. I mean, it wasn't salty to me. You're right. You might have been. So why you didn't tell me then? You gonna tell me now and broadcast me all on national TV?
Lord. Okay, let's see what Pastor Mary said. Pastor Mary, who has been married longer than all of us combined, praise the Lord. She said, we ask each other, what do you have a taste for? Now, that's a good one.
Well, we do that. We ask each other. But this is my thing now. If you're the wife or significant other that does most of the cooking, like if, then you cook and your mate eat what you cook. I mean, if you that type, some women just like to cook and they're in the kitchen, they cook. And some of them don't have to ask their husband. I mean, the food be so good.
Pastor Mary also said we find out what we like. Now, this is my compliment to my husband. He knows what I like. Salad. He knows what I like to eat.
Salmon.
He knows. Now, every now and then he'll be tripping. He'll go through a drive-through and get something.
That'd be for me. I don't be for her. She can get something out of drive-through.
But for the most part, he knows what I like. I'm not that good at, I can only retain so much in my head at one time, and I don't think about all that stuff. But he does know what I like, and he does come up with wonderful suggestions. So thank you, baby.
You're welcome, man. You don't. We go to a restaurant, a drive-through restaurant. My wife gets salads. She like a lot of salads.
Mm-hmm.
Always asking the same thing. What kind of salad dressings do you have? We go there every day. Not every day, but
And
you know
I
what I'm saying?
always
The same,
ask-
ain't nothing changed.
I always ask, do you have any flavored coffee cream?
We ain't talking about the coffee cream. I'm talking about the salad dressing. Ain't nothing changed.
We ain't gonna talk about you looking at the menu and then asking the waitress to run down everything on the menu. Sometimes they'll say it's right there, sir, and you'll be like, "Well, I asked you. You can't tell me."
I don't remember doing this. So that's the comeback thing, you know. You
I'm
know how
just
ladies
saying.
have a comeback.
No.
But I don't remember doing any of
I'm
that.
just saying.
Yeah, but Sister Mother Mary.
Yeah. That was our neighbor, Pastor Mary.
Pastor Mary.
Pastor Mary, we had a next door neighbor who now lives in assisted living. Sweet little thing. She loved her some Bartee. I mean, she just, and so we go visit her in the nursing home, and she just tears well up.
Well, we have
her name is Mary,
yes.
And yes,
but
Mother Mary.
Mother Mary.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a suggestion about the food, which is right on time. You know, you ask each other. We do that sometimes, but then we come up with what you want. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you know. I'm sure everybody go through that. So I don't really know the answer to that. Whenever you decide, both of y'all or the whole family, what y'all decide to eat, get enough of it.
Okay.
So you put something in the refrigerator for
lunch the next day.
No, I don't like that. No, I like my food
hot. I like my leftovers. Okay, there's a question on the screen.
What's the question?
Angela wants to know why you're not going back to that restaurant. What, as a guest, made you decide to write off a business?
Oh, well, some of the food was good and some of it wasn't. Mm-hmm. So, I decided not to go. I'm funny like that, If I go someplace and
he'll give it one try.
I might give it two tries.
Yeah.
We haven't been to that restaurant in a while, and some things are good and some things are not. I mean, I had a taste for some barbecue. Mm-hmm. So I went and got, the meat is tender and good. I don't like the sauce, but some of the sides wasn't, same as before. But I just went because of the meat. So if we do go, I mean, I won't go, but if somebody else wants to go or whatever, I would go. But it'll be a while.
So I guess, Angela, to answer your question,
I thought I answered. She asked me. I thought I answered the question.
If he don't like the food, he ain't going back no more.
Yeah, well, that's a lot. I mean, I tell people that too.
And Pastor Mary did say, Bartee, we ask each other all the time, no matter what. And I like that because sometimes I may be in the mood for salmon. Another time I may be in the mood for fried chicken. Just because I liked it yesterday don't mean I want it again today. So I like the fact that you ask me all the time. You even said, you want to go over here and get this? And I was like, okay. And then you said, I could go through the drive-thru and just get, and I'm like, no, I'm coming. So I appreciate you for asking me and giving me choices.
I like I'm Mr. I give her all kind of choices. But again, we say we go through that. No, what you want? No, what you want? We go back and forth.
For me. Any mail come for me.
Now, I ain't wishing no cold back on her, but sometimes now she's talking.
It's good to be back.
She know how to talk, so she's just talking, y'all.
Good to be back.
But again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and being a part of this Getting Over the Hump with Angie and Bartee. We really do.
We do.
But we also would like for you to subscribe. So we get enough people, we might be able to turn the corner here.
Search for us on YouTube. Search for Live with Angie B and Bartee, and you'll see our YouTube channel. We're streaming live on YouTube right now. If you're watching the replay, please put in the comments #replay and what city or state or country you're watching from. He likes to know that too.
And now, if you're sensitive some of my comments. I won't, I comment on it and let me know, so I'll know.
We'll be right back, y'all.
Where we going?
We'll be right back.
When it seemed like the world had stopped, as if our normal would never be again. Confinement Chronicles.
Still, there were those who held fast to hope. These are their stories. From teachers to dads to nurses on the front line, they have chronicled their messages of hope. Confinement Chronicles, now available. Order today on Amazon, also available in audiobook or at Ladero Press.
Hi, I am Cami Love, and I have 2 notebooks posted on Amazon for you guys to enjoy. I have a self-care notebook, and I also have a notebook that has pink, beautiful roses. And if you would like to take a little bit out of your day to go check them out, I would enjoy that.
Hey, congratulations to Cami Love and her book release.
Yes, Cami Love. I think she's how old, Cami?
She about 11, I think.
Cami Love.
Yep.
Young blood.
Youngest, yes. She is the daughter of Takia Chase Smith and the granddaughter of Dr. Vanessa Blackwell.
Yes, Dr. Vanessa Blackwell.
Congratulations on your new book release. And thank you for allowing us to create the commercial for you, Cami.
Thank you very much, Cami. And tell your grandma, we hope to see her soon.
Yeah.
Her and her 90 authors.
Yeah.
I think her grandma got her started. Her grandma got all kind of books out. Yeah, we went down there. Where we go?
We went to
Washington.
We went to Waldorf, Maryland, which is right next to Washington, D.C. That was a part of the tour last year, and Cami Love's grandmama was there.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Hey, I like to say before we get started on our other questions, I want you to go online and check out my friend Jay Cable.
Okay, Jared, just put your stuff in the comments.
But I ain't gonna mess it up. Jay Cable.
He gonna mess it up.
.org.
No.
Jay Cable what?
Oh Jesus! Put your comments in the. If you have a business, this is your time for the free shout out. Hey Tam, how you doing, girl?
Hey.
Put your business information in the comment section and we'll put it on the screen, or else somebody gonna mess it up.
But Jay Cable, he's the vocalist. I want you to check out his sound. Now he don't sound as good as me. I'm old school, but you can check him out. Now there's going to be a concert for him, so we want you to go check out some of the sounds right now, so you can be the first to order your ticket. All right, Jay Cable. Yeah, hey man, put your stuff online if you're still on it, so we can.
He could be.
Do that.
He could not.
Now we got some other questions.
Yeah, we got a couple of humps.
Oh, humps.
Well, okay. You want what you want tonight? Questions or humps?
I want whatever I got coming.
Oh. Okay.
Well, no, I shouldn't have said that.
Why don't you give a shout out to our music producer while I
I'd like to give a shout out to our music producer, Shaheen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give his government name, but
Larry Boyd. He's my friend on Facebook. He produces all our music. Original.
he'll be... all right, Larry. You know what she did, so and then I did. So I'm just,
Pastor Mary says she wants some chitlins and rice.
Oh, you must be from Florida. I'm from up north. We don't eat chitlins and rice together. We just eat chitlins. I come down here, the same thing. They gonna give me some chitlins and rice and put the chitlin soup or gravy all on my. We don't eat stuff like that. Just the chitlins. And now they want to put some hog maws in with the chitlins. What's wrong with Florida? Y'all can't afford just chitlins?
Well, I tell you one good thing about the South. They like to eat salad and stuff with their fried fish. Because where I grew up in Detroit, we had fried fish and spaghetti with the meatballs.
No, I ain't going that way either. No, give me some that toast bread with my spaghetti and meatballs. I don't know fish.
Shout out to Christopher. He said, forgive his tardiness. He worked so long, I can't even read what this is. 11 a.m. to 6:10 p.m. Yeah, you need some sleep, Christopher. You probably need a cool shower.
You need Jesus.
A hug from your puppy. And you probably need to go to bed working all them hours.
Well, that's good for you, man. Good for you. A good man need to work a good job. Save that money. Save that money.
Okay. Text message came in, said, I got a great hump day situation. My 5th album was released today.
Bam! Let me see. 5. And I'm sure that was Jay Cable. Now, he's number 1 and I forget what category over in UK. So I'm trying to tell y'all to go to that site. So y'all can be the first to see if you like his music, purchase his music, and be the first one. You got some seating that they call, what they call it when you get up front?
Box office.
VIP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He kind of looked like Christopher, what's that old singer name?
Chris Rock.
Christopher Rock ain't no singer. But anyway, just go to the site and check it out.
Oh, I have another very special shout out today to Tiffany Tyson Green and Tam McRoy. It is a beautiful thing when people come to you and say, you know what? We see you working hard and grinding. What can we do to help?
Oh, that's nice.
It was really
My
sweet.
wife discussed that with me today.
Yep.
And
we'll be calling you after we get off the show. But I want y'all to know, it's a real big deal when people catch your vision and want to help it to grow. We are blessed to be a blessing, and sometimes just knowing that somebody wants to help is great. So thank you to Tam and Tiffany. You guys contacted us. You want to be on the planning team for the Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Beauty Bazaar weekend retreat. I do appreciate that.
Appreciate it all. We appreciate it all, and we appreciate what we do. Appreciate it. Mostly, I appreciate you being a part of the models. Because both of you have been modeling for us. And we want you to continue to do so.
Yeah. And shout out to Christopher. He recruited his Bearded Villains organization to come back for a 2nd year in a row. Last year they came and they sold raffle tickets, which went towards the nonprofit. This year they're coming back. They're going to run the silent auction table for us and sell raffle tickets and just be a presence there. And so I'm very grateful when social groups come out and say, we're gonna help you with your fundraising efforts. That again, that's a really big deal. Thank you.
Yes. Well,
thank you,
Chris. Are you sensitive too?
Oh Lord,
that's what I want to know. I know people in the family kind of let me know so I know. Yeah. But
what'd you get for Father's Day?
What I got a lot of things for Father's Day.
Okay, there you go. That's what somebody want to know.
Oh, what did I? Oh, somebody want to know that? I got a. I'm a fan of Kirk.
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk. I'm a fan of his. I got a Captain Kirk T-shirt. I got a Captain Kirk. I shouldn't say Captain Kirk. Yeah, I got a Captain Kirk T-shirt, but I got a bag with
Star Trek
backpack. And that goes with Captain Kirk. I got a $50 gift certificate to Outback. I got my favorite candy, the Turtles. I got love from my wife. Not that kind,
And he
what I mean.
He got a chance to do something that my daddy was jealous of. My daddy said, "Well, what'd your husband do for Father's Day?"
Oh,
I said,
"What'd you say? Go on, tell us."
I said, "Daddy, he sat around all day in his underwear watching every action movie he could find, everyone."
Yeah, because I didn't have anything else to do. I didn't feel like going out to eat dinner.
Yeah, I asked him a couple times.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it, so I just sit around in my drawers and watch TV. And
Daddy said
it was a good time.
Daddy said he was grateful for that, man. He wish he could have done
He
something.
could have done that. He could have done that if he wanted. Man, go and sit in your drawers, get in front of TV. It ain't got to be Father's Day. And just watch what you want to watch.
Yeah.
Jamila won't say nothing.
That's funny.
What? That's funny? That ain't funny.
I'm just saying.
Now, hey, we enjoy this. We enjoy y'all with the comments and the questions and come on.
What else
some more.
did you get for Father's Day? You kind of been looking at it, flipping the pages.
Oh,
see,
I got a daily journal.
Yeah,
a spiritual daily journal from Chris.
He been flipping the pages. He been waiting for me to get my voice back because he likes it when I read things to him.
I can read myself. I don't need her to read nothing for me. But yes, thank you much for the journal. Life is like a box of donuts.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I'm sure you heard that before.
The other part of his gifts I talked to him about today. I'm not too sure he's keen on it. Dad, we've been trying to get to the Star Trek convention. It comes to Detroit every now and then, but you miss it. Well, they got one in Las Vegas coming up in August. So Angela and I were kind of scheming and saying, well, if we get my dad and my husband some Star Trek gear, then maybe we could all go to Vegas for the convention. Because, man, the lineup is supposed to be... So,
yeah. She talked to me about that. Now, it's not. I'm a Star Trek fan. I like Kirk,
and Kirk's supposed to be there.
I like watching Kirk.
Michael Burnham's supposed to be there,
but I ain't no diehard fan. You know what I'm talking about?
Catherine Janeway's supposed to be there.
But I'll go if my wife want to go for support.
Support me. He gonna sit in the hotel room.
I ain't gonna sit in the hotel. She go see Captain Kirk. I go see Captain Kirk and say, "Hey, how you doing?" But that ain't my thing.
I tell you what support is.
No, what I just said. That's my type of support. I'm going with you. I ain't sitting in the hotel. I'm going along with you and enjoy myself as much as I can. That's just not my thing. I like them, but I ain't like them that much. I like Sade. I ain't go to her concert.
Well, her concert was expensive, but he gonna come up with his T-shirt and may get a photo op with his favorite.
That ain't gonna happen. I ain't wearing no man on my chest. That ain't gonna happen. Oh, I ain't gonna say that. Muhammad Ali. I had a shirt with Muhammad Ali on.
Did you go to one of his fights?
I wish I could have.
See there?
I wish I could.
See there?
But that's different.
Kirk gonna move to heaven, and you gonna be like, I should have went.
No, Kirk already went to heaven. He went on up into space. Oh, you see when he came down, how the guy disrespected Captain Kirk. He disrespected the man. Man got out of the ship. He ain't hardly talked 2 minutes with him. He took off all the comments. Captain Kirk should have been that was a opportune time for that to be what I mean, what I'm trying to say.
We got a question.
What's the question?
Question is, how come you didn't tell me so and so died?
I don't know whose question that goes to, but a lot of people die, and I don't say, if you're in the circle, if I'm talking to you at that time, and I know I'll say something, I ain't just gonna call everybody and say, hey, such and such, unless it's kin folks. Sometimes if it's immediate kin folks, I would say, if that's addressed to me.
I don't even know how
I
to
don't know
respond to that.
who passed.
How come you didn't tell so and so died?
We can't say no name, so I don't know who passed.
And when did they die? Do it really make a difference when?
But that's another thing.
Do it.
If you stay in contact with people, then you will know. Sometimes family do that, and so also sometimes other people do that. They don't stay in contact, but when something happen like that, they want to ask somebody else. If you're in contact with them, you'll know too. Mm-hmm. So that would be my advice. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stay in touch, people.
Stay in touch with people.
Because we ain't having no funeral for this one. When he gone, he gone.
There you go. When I'm gone. Those who remember me as I am, that know me, hey, we right on. I see you when you get there. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a big old concert. Bartee's greatest.
No, I don't need to have no concert. You don't have to have nothing.
Sit up, watch his videos, and dance a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You don't even have to do that. When I'm going. Nothing you can do for me, and then my friends, my associates, or my friends can do for me. Or my kids can do for me. That's why you prepare your kids for your demise. Because it's coming. Panther. Well, it's coming. So try the best that you can. Anyway, you try to do that.
Jamila said your daddy always watches what he wants to watch on TV. That is true.
Okay.
But do he sit around in his underwear?
Yeah, because wasn't nobody here now. Y'all have people running in and out there. You can't do that. So I'm sure Al, he got his pajamas. He got his long, silky night.
His silk pajamas.
No, I said pajamas.
Oh.
With the coat that goes with it.
Yeah.
And the comfort slippers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can sit around like that. But see, we didn't have nobody. I sit around my drawer.
Yeah. Angelin says she is not prepared for my demise.
Now you better get prepared.
Well, she's
ready or not.
I will start preparing you, Angelin.
Yeah, I'm saying, it ain't gonna make no difference. They're gonna be, I understand everybody grieve in their own way. That's how it's gonna be regardless. So, that's how it's gonna be. But that day is coming. So, but anyway, we ain't gonna talk too much about that. But we did, prepare yourself. You see, Angela, your mom says she'll get you because you sensitive. So, oh man, I can see now.
She gave you a compliment.
If your mom will go from before me, I mean, you're gonna be crying on me and everything else. I'm tell you, get right. But I'm gonna let you cry.
And what you gonna do while she crying? Pat on the back, give her a hug.
I'm gonna hug. Yeah, I'm gonna hug her, pat on the back, and I'm gonna give her a towel too.
She said, "Go on to the next topic." I have a very special shout out to the Swansburgs.
Where Jasmine at?
The Swans allowed us to hang out with our grand puppy this week.
Oh yes. Was he?
So much fun.
That dog getting big, y'all. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. But he's obedient. Mm-hmm. And see, we're not.
And he's sweet and cuddly. He'll put his head here and let me, yeah.
His big head.
Yeah. Oh Lord, shut up.
Big head dog. His paw. But he's what is he?
An Italian Mastiff Cane Corso.
Okay.
And Pops loves him so that when he was drooling, he said, come here, and grabbed a towel and wiped his face off, pat him on the head. I mean,
yeah, he be slobbering a lot. So yeah, I got a towel that now that I know he slobbers, I'll be cleaning his mouth.
And now he has his own special white bowl for his ice water.
I took a bowl out of our cupboard that we cook with. Mm-hmm. But he needed the bowl ice because I wouldn't walk him. It was hot outside. Mm-hmm. But we did a lot of rest, though, And he was so good.
Angela said he 110 pounds.
110 pounds, and he's getting bigger. And he's just a baby. He ain't 1 year old yet.
10 months old.
Yeah. I mean, he's funny. He loves kids. Kids behind this fence. First, they were shooting water at us at the park, and when we was coming back to the house, I let them put their hands through the fence, and they just rubbed him.
Aww.
Yeah, he liked that. He good with kids. Now we seen a couple of dogs. Dog came in the park, and he looked like Jasmine's dog. Husky.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was a friendly bark. He was barking, and he didn't bark, but he, went towards him. I had Lisa in my hand. He, didn't do nothing. And we was leaving.
So sweet.
Coming home, suddenly had a little bitty dog. He barked, and Atlas looked at him and did a little bark, and we just kept going. So I don't know if he liked dogs or that's his way of communicating with dogs. I don't know.
Yeah, that was cute. That was cute.
So we got some more comments.
Another question. I don't think folks gonna like this one too much.
All right, but I answered.
When y'all gonna get a dog of your own or have some grandkids? First of all,
we're working on grandkids right now.
Oh God,
my baby.
The grandkids, that's not up to us. Okay.
Yeah, so if you have a baby,
if I have a baby, it is not gonna be our grandchild.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be our child.
Oh, my bad. We're gonna get a dog.
Anywho, we don't rush our children on when they, gonna have. It's up to them. Okay. Oh, well, here come the ha-ha-ha's. So you can ask that question all you want, but I have no control over grandkids. Now, in terms of the dog, what you got to say?
Now, it'll be a while before we get a dog. Maybe when I'm depends on Angie, but myself, I had a dog called Charlie.
Oh.
And that dog just loved me to death. It was from a pound. And I didn't get the dog. Somebody that I was seeing the dog, but the dog fell in love with me. And I guess since I wouldn't got it from the pound, he just, I don't know, but the dog just loved me to death. And we had to put him down. I don't know if my neighbor was the cause of his conditions or not, but took him to the vet and tried to get it all straightened out, but it was too costly. And even my neighbors across the street, they love the dog too. They used to come, I go somewhere, they would come get the dog. They didn't want us to leave him in the back. But his name was Charlie, and I'm telling you, door, he had a chip in him. Door could be left open in the back, whatever. Somebody say, "Come on in." He just stay there. He was well trained. The dog just loved me to death. So I don't know if another dog is just like a family member to me. I ain't gonna keep him outside in the snow or put no chain around his neck, which I never did for Charlie. We had a back porch where he was comfortable in it, but.
Well, some of the comments are coming in.
Okay.
Angela want to know, do you got grandkid money? I hear you. Grandkids is expensive, kid. That's what
grandkids. Okay.
And then Christopher said,
hold up. Grandkids expensive. The mamas and daddies take care of the grandkids. The grandparents, on occasion, we step in and do what we have to do. It could be expensive if okay, well wait, let's we know the money. But Christopher has a valid point. He said the world is insane. I don't want to raise kids until I can spend 24/7 protecting them, especially since the schools and the churches ain't safe. And Christopher is a veteran, so man, you ain't gonna 24/7. You ain't never be able to watch. If you have kids, you ain't gonna be able to know what's gonna happen. Can't nobody tell you. And I don't care how much you're going to be around. You ain't going to be around 24/7 no way. But it's going to be what it's going to be. That's the bottom line. Even with kids, even from then and from now. That's my opinion. That's just how life is. So I understand what you're saying. The world is in trouble. But it was like that when Jesus was walking the earth. And it's going to be like that, my opinion, until he returns and whose side are you on?
And there are other versions of kids. Christopher says that he and Angelin have 2 ball pythons, 1 dog, 1 leopard gecko, a tarantula, a fish, an axolotl, and that's all they need.
They got an aquarium at their house, I'm telling you.
No, they got 2 aquariums, but that don't count with all he just...
I don't mean aquarium. I mean, they got a zoo. Okay, I should say.
Thank
they got
you.
a zoo at their house.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way.
So they got enough kids, and I get to play with everybody except the tarantula.
They got a zoo. I mean,
but that axolotl got the cute. I think I want an axolotl. Shout out to Angela and Christopher. They came by here. I guess it's been almost a year ago. Had a little lizard that got in my studio and it was hanging around the windowsill. So I was trying to feed it. I had a little bucket of water for it and tried to feed it popcorn and stuff. And Christopher said, "Mama, that ain't gonna work." Came over, caught the lizard. I even gave her a name.
And she's back under the and she's demised under the screen.
Oh God!
And I plan on taking that screen out because it's got some holes in there, so I can get that fixed. Then I'll take the lizard. What's the lizard's name?
Lizzie.
I'll take Lizzie out, and I'll let you bury her.
Okay. Christopher said they got a zoo, but their house ain't crowded. It is not crowded.
No, it's not crowded.
It's very lived in.
They got one room full of zoos.
Oh, Jasmine is here and she can chime in on the first question.
She's sensitive too.
Jasmine, the first question that came up today was, how do married couples decide on what they're going to eat for dinner? Jasmine said she's sorry she late because she was making dinner. Okay, so Jasmine, how do you decide what you going to make Eric for dinner? How you decide? How you decide?
Eric probably told us, "Say, well, I'm going there and cook me some potatoes."
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Make me a hamburger.
Next question is, how do you and this is for entrepreneurs, how do you handle collections? How do you handle when you provide a service to someone and they say, I got you, and they don't got you? Now, this was a conversation that came up this week. Do you go on ahead and do the righteous thing and continue to provide them with it? Or do you say, well, that's it?
Well, that's first of all, you need to get stuff in writing. So if that means that much to you, you can always go to court and collect what you deserve have coming. That's the main thing. Get it in writing. That way you be able to at least go to court and get what you got coming. Other than that, if you provide a service and you don't get so it all depends. If you provide a service and you didn't get not rewarded for the service, but get paid for the service, then you got a decision to make. You just that's how I go. But then you just don't get that service again. I wouldn't to that person.
Okay.
We would be done.
Okay. Pastor Mary said, Bartee, please behave. Pastor done put you in check.
Hey, Pastor cracked on me. When I had the birthday party for my wife, she came down the steps. I forgot what she had said, but I was going to hire her instead of the comedian that we had. She was fun. I mean, she came down there. I mean, I didn't know her. She didn't know me. But see, I like that, you know. That's why my wife said, I'm cracking. I ain't cracking on nobody. I was just like Pastor engaged me in conversation. That's what I be doing, you know. But sometimes, I guess, to sensitive people, it seemed, you know, kind of sensitive. But thank you, Pastor.
Got a special shout out for Wanda White. She and her husband are at the White House. She is one of our Mary Kay Beauty Consultant vendors that joins us every year at the Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Beauty Bazaar. And Wanda sent a text. She said, wishing Bartee a good day. Love you both. Happy Father's Day.
Oh, that's old.
I didn't give it to you.
See?
I thought I'd wait till tonight.
She missed her. See? I don't get information. Father's Day was Sunday. What's the day? Day Wednesday.
You got it, didn't you?
Yeah. 3 days later.
All right, final comments, because it's just about time to go. Let me see. Christopher says him and his wife decide what they're going to have for dinner about talking about what they got in the home. and deciding what they can make based on energy levels and cravings. Now that's for sure.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's a good one. Yeah. Look around the house, see what you got. Yeah, there you go. And see who's gonna cook it.
Angela said that you crack on everybody. You should hear him talking to his buddies from Akron, especially when the game is on.
That's how we make conversation. There ain't no cracking. It's all in fun. I mean, that's how I do. I mean, I'm lively. I'm never sad. I'm gonna have fun the rest all my life. That's how I am. I enjoy life and I live it to the fullest.
Pastor Mary has a comment. She said, it depends on the type of service you provide. Tell Bartee he is a very nice person. But Angie B is the bomb. I love you.
Hold up now.
She said you're a very nice person.
No, but depends on, not to me. If I'm providing the service and I don't get paid for my service without a contract, I know I don't have, it's null and void. But if I have a contract, I can do whatever. But if I don't have one, I'm just going on what a person say, hey, I'm going to do this, you do this, then if it's not fulfilled, then I'm going to leave that person alone. I don't want to deal with it no more because it can happen again. I'm like that. So because I don't like conflict. I don't like drama. To avoid that, that's my way of, okay. That's how I go. I learned a lesson.
That's it. And you'll be fine.
But thank you,
my service.
Pastor Mary. What do you mean she the bomb?
If you are engaged, if you are ready to get married, if you think you want to get engaged and need to go through some premarital counseling, if you don't think you need premarital counseling, but you just want to go through premarital counseling because you'll save some money on your marriage license, contact me. Just go to gigsalad.com, weddings with Angie B in Daytona Beach.
Yeah, my wife does.
I come with a wedding singer.
Oh, you got your hand all in my face.
Because it's this beard, baby. It's just got all cute. It's got a.
I'm gonna be one of the bearded villains. Look hey, Chris, can I join the bearded villains?
Look at that V in it. Ooh, it's just so nice.
Yeah,
so you like it. So anyway, if you know somebody getting married, need an officiant, if you think you know somebody that needs some counseling, it's virtual and it's affordable. Tell them to contact me. Okay. Yes, it's just about wedding time. I appreciate my family for getting things together. My younger sister is planning to get married next month, and the family that's in town is helping her get it together. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Angela said, it's the bearded villains. It's the bearded villains, not the goatee villains.
It's a beard. I mean, you're right. It's okay. Hold up. Chris ain't got no.
Christopher got a long silky.
Right, a beard. I mean, a long silky goatee.
No, he got a beard.
Beard is all over your face. Chris got a goatee. Lord. That's what he got.
There we go.
Tell me I can't join.
No, you got a goatee.
Why? You prejudiced? Why I can't join?
Because your beard ain't long enough, dear.
I got a beard, though.
Tomorrow night at 7 p.m., I want y'all to check out Laretha Simon. She is the host of So What's the Problem?
So What's the Problem?
You can search for So What's the Problem TV show on Facebook. And her show also streams on YouTube. Search for Volusia Business Women on YouTube, Volusia Business Women, and you'll see her show. Laretha has done her show. I think she's been on the air for 2 months now. And she got a nice special guest lineup. I'm excited about watching her show every Thursday, even though I'm kind of with her when she's doing the interviews. I'm excited about that. So I want y'all to check out her show tomorrow. You can go to the Facebook page, So What's the Problem TV show, and you can see the past episodes, binge watch them, put some comments on there, follow, share some of her shows with somebody that need to hear something,
Yeah, my wife is, again, I like to, while we're on the air still, we got about 5 more minutes to be 8 o'clock. Thank my wife for putting up with me. I know I have. There we go. That's that sensitivity stuff, you know. But anyway, we like to thank our. I'll do
You
my
can
shout
finish
out.
your thought.
I'm finished now.
I'm listening. You
Yeah,
can finish your thought.
To my brother and
Yeah.
his lovely wife
Mhm.
in Compton, California,
Mhm.
and my niece and nephews. Hopefully, everything works out on the health tip for them.
Praise
And
the
my
Lord.
brother and his wife.
And where is Marquita?
Marquita's in Arizona.
Marquita, shout out to you. I just realized you are very close to Tamika, one of our models. We may have to make a trip.
Well, I told her we was going to be down there this year sometime.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going to have to look at the end of September, early October, something.
She said she got a place in the mountains so we could stay.
Long as it ain't no snow on the ground.
I don't think it's snow in Arizona.
Oh.
But it gets hot.
Okay.
That's that deserty. Matter of fact, I don't know. Y'all had fires? They have fires?
I don't know whatsoever. So Tamika, Joseph, honey, get with me. We need to plan a book signing in your neighborhood. We maybe need to plan a little mini alopecia awareness, little something, maybe, even if it's just a support group. We need to plan something, honey.
I think Marquita also she can handle that. Well, we'll have them working together.
Marquita says she's real busy. We need to talk to Marquita's daughter. So we'll
let said that?
That's what Marquita said. So we'll just let Tamika be the host.
Oh, okay.
And then Marquita and the family could just come on over.
Okay.
And bring some people with them.
Okay. Well, I like to shout out to matter of fact, Marquita, your uncle was down there not too long. Well, I don't know, about 6 months ago. Was it 6 months ago?
Where was we at?
Jacksonville.
Oh yeah. Well, I was there last month. You know, I go regularly to Jacksonville.
Yeah, I wasn't there last month. I let it go by itself.
That's why you ain't know how big Atlas got.
Yeah, he got big. Yeah.
And shout out to Togo, our other grand doggy. Togo's a little older than Atlas, but Jasmine sent me the cutest video. It was just adorable. So Togo was sitting patiently, looking up at Jasmine, and Jasmine said, "Here you go. I got a frozen banana. Eat it nice." And Togo sat there, and he didn't, he just did it real nice and chewed it up, looked at her, and walked away. I said, "Look at that. That's the man, that Canine Training Academy. That place has trained some good dogs."
Yeah, let me tell you about Togo. Now, those type of dogs, what is he?
Alaskan Husky.
Alaskan Husky.
Well, it might be Siberian. What
Siberian
kind of dog?
Husky. The thing is,
with them blue eyes.
Right. See, dogs, even people, you can look into their eyes and you can tell something about them.
Them Huskies be like,
you can't tell. I'm telling you, you look at this eye and you don't know what they think. You know, you don't know if he want to eat you, he want to bite you, or you friends to him. That's me. Unless I guess you have one, then you can eventually tell. But I can't tell what they're thinking.
We're very, very excited about our grand puppy and our grand doggy. Why? Because they make our children happy.
Yes, they do. They do, and they really like animals. So I mean, Jasmine went out her way one time to help, but help an animal. I ain't gonna say what it was, but anyway,
she did.
Something I don't think I would have done, but I really don't. But that's the soul. That's the kind of soul kindred soul that she has.
And I gotta give a shout out to Jasmine and her husband Eric, because when they got married, they both said, "I like turtles. You like turtles? Yeah, I like turtles." So they got 2 turtles, July and Yuri, and them things was like this. And last time I saw them, they bigger than my head. So oh my gosh, they big. They need their own aquarium almost. They big. So I tell you, Jasmine may not be able to grow a plant, but she sure can love on some animals. She sure can.
I don't know why she ain't commented nothing yet.
She was cooking dinner.
Oh, so
And,
Eric told her going.
Angela and Christopher ordering out.
They ordering out.
I don't know. Okay, so Angela said, "Happy Pride Month, Happy Juneteenth." Yes, Lord, Happy Pride Month, Happy Juneteenth. I truly enjoyed June. I watched all the specials, the CNN special with Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Belle Biv DeVoe. I watched that. I went back and watched the Juneteenth episode of Blackish, which got so many underlying messages in there. Like, for example, they said, okay, the slaves is free. And then one of the slaves said, okay, what are we going to do now? We's free. What do that mean?
But they didn't have a lot of choices. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
You've been doing this 40 years. What else you going to do?
Where you
going to go? They have nowhere to go. I don't like to really talk about Juneteenth. Because bring back. You can imagine those days, what the people went through before us.
I just would have been pissed if they came and said, okay, y'all free, and y'all been free for 2.5 years, and I just buried somebody 6 months ago or a year ago that didn't have had to be buried if I had been freed when everybody else was freed. Them slaves that died between, in that time.
Well, it's not so much Juneteenth itself, not so much a day, year after or however long after. It's just way back then, what they went through before all. Anyway.
Happy Juneteenth. I love the fact that we are learning as a country to respect people no matter what. Now, I do have a problem with some places, ain't gonna call no names or no governors, you got the national holiday, but
call his name.
But your state decide, well, we ain't got to observe it. So state employees still had to work on Monday. I got your back, Sharonda. I got your back.
I'm gonna name his name. Our governor in Florida.
They didn't get no memo over there.
Yeah. I don't know how in the world everybody else gonna claim it as a federal holiday. It's just my opinion. He won't. I ain't gonna tell you what that means to me. But when the same thing about the kids being vaccinated. But that's another thing. Each his own opinion.
Please register to vote, y'all. Please register.
Got to do that. So
Jasmine says she likes to try to grow plants. So Jasmine, I'm gonna hook you up with Rue Mayweather. Rue was a vendor. She's an author, and she came to the last Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Beauty Bazaar. Rue loves succulents. A succulent is something you could just put in the window and leave it. It's like a cactus, except it don't have no pricklies on it. So I'm gonna introduce you to Rue Mayweather. I need to tag her in this, and I'm gonna let y'all talk. She got wisdom. She know.
You finished cooking that food for Eric?
Lord Jesus.
How you gonna get on the computer? Man, hungry.
Angelin said the lack of observation is direct disrespect. You right about that, Angelin. If you can't let people observe what the president has said they can observe, that's disrespectful.
It's just,
that's the hump for tonight.
Well, I'm sure the ones listening, we don't really talk about politics or religion on the show, but since that came out, I just decided to add my 2 cents to it. 2 cents, you got 3 cents, then you got a nickel. So 2 cents ain't much.
We got them.
Unless you got some extra spare change to go with it.
Got them up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Got maybe one more special announcement for you. Please, ma'am, please, sir. Don't forget that we are in TIfton, Georgia this weekend. We will be at Giggles Cafe. The address is 219 Main Street in TIfton. They're generally only open Tuesday through Friday, but they're opening up Saturday just for us. And they have a very special menu that they have planned. So please, ma'am, please, sir, stop on by. TIfton, Georgia is not far. We do have, I think, 2 more vendor spaces available. If you'd like to join us as a vendor, don't worry. We got you covered. And then I think we're going to do something special. If you don't think you can join us, but you want your products and services showcased, please get in touch with me, and we'll have something very special for you. Okay, so again, thank you to Debbie Scarborough for being our host. Debbie said, let me talk to my friends over at Giggles Cafe, and they're opening up special just for us. We'll only be there from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Admission, of course, is free, but we want you to enjoy the brunch and limited menu items that they're making for us. Okay, yeah.
I thought we having some soul food.
Oh,
what kind of brunch soul food?
You talk to Pastor Mary about the chitlins. Okay, talk to Pastor Mary.
Is Debbie named Debbie or Deborah?
You know what?
What?
She likes Debbie, just like you like Bartee.
Okay.
Right. Shout out to the authors of the Books and Besties audiobook. Volume 1 is now out. There are a variety of stories from Laretha, Pastor Tamala Lucas, April Dubrow, Chanel Coleman, Dr. Barb, Angie B, and even Bartee wrote something. Each story is different. Some are about their books. Some are about their businesses. There's a couple of great testimonials in there. So if you'd like a copy, you can send a Cash App to Evangelist Angie B. That's $ Evangelist Angie B. It's only $15. And when you Cash App me your payment, put your email address in the notes section of Cash App. And then that way I can just email the audiobook to you. Okay? Just email it to you. Don't forget, we're supporting the Hearing Loss Association of Florida. If you're seeking assistance with hearing loss, you can send an email to info@hla-fl.org or visit hla-fl.org. Shout out to Tanya Butler Williams for introducing us to this nonprofit organization. And they've got a walk coming up. They've got all sorts of informational opportunities, because did you know that 4 million Floridians alone have a hearing loss? The statistics say that 1 in 7 Americans are living with some type of hearing loss. Do you hear me? I ain't trying to be funny.
Can you hear me now?
Them some big numbers. Can you hear me now? So search for a walk in your area. Make a donation. Tanya has a walkforhearing.org site. TR Team Razor Florida Walk. So let's continue to support the folks that have hearing loss. Okay. Shout out to Volusia Business Women. The directory website is growing. Let me tell you briefly about it. This website is for all those people who said, "Oh, I'm in business, but I can't afford a website." Okay. If you can afford $30 a year, you could be in the directory listing. If you have a brick and mortar, if you know a business would be open in hours and you want to list your location, that's only $60 per year. And if you want a personalized URL, something that says VolusiaBusinessWomen.com/I want to be a business owner, then that personalized URL is only $75 for the year. Why do we make these rates so affordable? Why not? Our slogan is, we are stronger together, Volusia Business Women. Now, if you are in an area and you have, or you're part of an organization and you want to have an affordable website to list all of your members and what they do and things like that, you need to contact us. We have a franchise opportunity for you that is not only affordable, but it's packed with promotional opportunities. Why? Because we're stronger together. So just go to VolusiaBusinessWomen.com. You'll see what I'm talking about, and you can contact us from there. Okay, final comments from Peanut Gallery. $1.98 because I don't need your 2 cents. Okay.
Hey, let me say, really appreciate everybody for watching and listening. Just understand now, this is our show is for entertainment purposes only. Now, sometimes we have some real live humps that we need to talk about and to share with our audience. Sometimes, like today, I really enjoyed this because we had more people viewing and listening and making comments.
Texting.
Yeah, and really that's what it's all about. It's not all about me or my wife entertaining. It just we try to make this a family affair.
Yeah.
That was Sly Stone say. It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
But anyway, we thank you all. We really do. And keep the questions, comments coming. And we really do appreciate you.
Jamila said, it's too hot for children right now.
What
You have to wait till the weather breaks and it's cool or cold. I hear you, Jamila. It's too hot to be running.
Running where?
I was good and pregnant in August because Angela wasn't born till November. It's too hot.
Oh, okay. I'm just not getting this. Oh, to have kids?
It's too hot to be.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, it is what it is. If you happen to knock on wood and 9 months later it happened to be summertime, unless you plan it.
Angela said for us to cut out all that singing. I guess that means it's time for us to go. It is.
Hold up, I ain't gave all my shout out.
Excuse me. See, now you're coughing. Been talking too much.
Yeah.
Talking too much.
Shout out to my Akron crew.
North side.
North side. As a matter of fact, July the 1st to the 4th gonna be going on north side. I gotta put on my shirt J1 gave me. North Side for Life. He sure something I haven't had about 3 years.
North Side Prisoners.
No, say North Side for Life. Got the hat and the T-shirt. Okay. That's where I lived at before I came. Well, that's what most of my endeavors were. You know what I mean? On the north side. That's what I said. So when you go in and on the north side back on Ohio, just ask for sweet chocolate and. Man, most of my people go this east. But anyway, I think the name carries on. Okay. But like my David Ruffin, I think they're down. Him and Merle and his wife, they're in Vegas now. When they leave Vegas, they're gonna make a tour somewhere.
We could be going to Vegas in August.
If y'all go out, ain't no problem. Y'all go, I'll go again.
Star Trek Convention Daddy in Vegas. August.
Jamila, what you say about that? Are you in the Captain Kirk?
Captain
What's the other
Kirk
guy
is
name?
Gonna be there.
Well, ain't no Catherine but Captain Kirk. The other guy, I don't know where they come from because they can never figure out problems.
Catherine Janeway is gonna be there.
Those of y'all who watched Star Trek in the early days know what I'm talking about. Captain Kirk figured it out. He handled the situation. These new captains, they don't know.
They get lost.
Yeah, they get lost.
And they cry a little
That's
bit.
just my opinion, though.
They do.
Yeah, this is my opinion.
Final shout out tonight to Tahara Thompson, Business with a Heart. I tell you what, she does a wonderful job of promoting our events and promoting our business. I'm very, very grateful for her. If you want some promotion, please visit her page, Business with a Heart. Tahara, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And the final comment for tonight comes from Jamila. She said, oh, Lord, it's too hot for chitlins, not children. It's too hot for chitlins. Wait till it gets cold outside.
It ain't too hot for chilling. No, why is it too hot? Because the smell? It ain't too hot. It ain't too hot for chilling. If you know how to cook them right, you take that smell out. You put potatoes into the water to absorb all.
Yeah,
this is what I heard. I don't know.
It's time to go.
But who cracked on me about 2 cents?
I'm just
Hold
saying.
Don't do that. I'm very sensitive.
If it is the Lord's
I appreciate
will,
it. Please don't.
We shall return.
Don't crack don't crack on me.
At another day.
I'm a very sensitive person.
Bye, y'all.
I have feelings.